For some reason, that shows up down there. Look at that. There I am, right there. So we are going to review my debut. Much like Sumio. Now, I hope it's not going to be too loud, so I'm going to make sure that it's nice and a little bit quiet. So we're just going to do some volume tests right now. Dismiss that. Wow, I start off with a... Talk about consistent. Let's see how much I've changed over the years. I mean, the months. The years. Silly Jeep. It hasn't been years yet. Let's do that. Let's shrink the side. Let's make it a little larger. And then charger. Jolly good. Let's see, 6-month-old Jeep. I'm a relatively consistent individual, so I think I'm about the same. But let's see.
Hello, everybody. This is a sound check. Can you hear me? Am I too loud or too quiet? I will wait for a response. But if no one's watching, then I guess I'm just going to have to wing it.
That's right. There was a squeaky voice guy I had in mind. 2 announcers, a squeaky voice, and
Audio check, audio check. Somebody say something if you're there, otherwise this will be mute.
Nobody was there, by the way. I had to put on a show to a 0 audience. I forgot about that. Natsukashi-na.
I'm not talking to myself, am I?
Yeah, you are. I'm sorry. Squeaky Jeep. Or
somebody let me know.
Squeaky.
Hello? Somebody let me know. Hello? Somebody let me know. This is a sound check.
Oh my God,
Somebody
that's
tell
right.
me if I'm talking
There's
to
a loop
myself.
shit going on.
Sound check. Can somebody tell me if I'm talking to myself? This is a sound check. Can somebody tell me if I'm talking to myself? This is a sound check. Can somebody tell me if I'm talking to myself? Why are you looping? Sound check. Can somebody... Oh, I know why. Okay. No one can hear. If no one can hear me, fine. I'll go with this.
Or this. Is it all good? Can everyone hear me? Well, I hope so, because it's time for Jeep's Variety Show. And oh shit. Okay. Hold on. That was unintentional. Oh, let's see.
I don't know what happened here.
Okay, here we go. All right. Sorry for that small delay, folks.
So I'm gonna sound a little tired at first. I thought I gave a good job for the announcement. And now I thought my announcer guy gave a good job, but as it turns out, it sounded a little flat this first one. So please forgive the flatness. Here we go. Let's go again.
Coughing gets the better of all of us from time to time. All right. Welcome everyone to Jeep's Variety Show. And now for the debut. Here's your host.
That's pretty good.
Jeep.
Obviously, I wasn't on time.
Hello everyone, Jeep here of Jeep's Variety Show. Thanks for that, announcer guy and squeaky guy. How y'all doing today? I hope good. I'm doing pretty good myself. So, today is officially my debut, so let's just get this ball rolling on a good foot.
Sumio Santana is here! Hello, my mod! Great! Thank you for the host, Sumio. We are watching my debut stream. So far, I'm pretty consistent. It comes with years and years and years of just living. Good to see you, my friend. How you doing? Haiku! Haiku's here too! Hi, welcome! We're watching my debut right now, the debut review. So let's continue with it.
Or a good start, as it were. Here we go. Alright, so, as you may know, I don't look like most of you. I am blue, and I have a skull tie pinned to my body. So, there's that. Therefore, I will update you on the news that goes on in my society. That is to say, my world. It's I'm not very happy with my world. It's a sad little country I come from. Anyway, so what's in the news today? Well, the 3 presidents of our country, that's right, 3 presidents. You heard that correct. All with equal standings and equal amounts of power. Yep. They are opting to bring in a 4th president because, well, when asked and pressed why our country needs a 4th president serving office at the same time while the 3 of you had just been parking your asses all day, well, the first president said, well, the second one worked out for me. And the second president said, yeah, and the third president worked out for me. And the third president said, well, there are 4 legs to a table, so we need a good table to stabilize this country. So you need 4. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Our 4 presidents are such pricks. You gotta watch my monologues to catch up on what they're like. But this was my very first monologue.
Bad analogy, third president. There are a lot of other bad associations with 4 that stand out far more than your leg analogy. 4 is death, I hear, in some countries. There are 4 apocalypse, horse-riding maniacs, I hear. Not in this world, I hear in your world, the human world. So, yeah, the presidents are just one another assistant. They're being lazy like you. Lazy like usual.
Lazy like
well,
usual.
Moving on from that, some happier news. A mother just gave birth to a son. Little cute guy over in like the I forget which hospital it is. I just like hearing the news, but I don't really pay attention to the establishments. So the mother gave birth to a child, and at first the doctors were confused. They thought she gave birth to twins. As it turns out, this kid just had huge fucking balls, and they thought each one was a head. When the doctors were examining it, the kid said his first words. Hey, doc, my face is up here. Wait.
That's one of my more favorite monologues jokes right there.
For the laughs, not just the ones I hear in my head. Laughs.
Yeah, right.
Face is up here.
Like, wait for the laughs.
Wait for the laughs. Not just the ones I hear in my head.
Yes, indeed. Balls of steel, Chia God. And evidently Nero will take 1 year before your debut. No nervousness? Nah, Sumio. Check out that confidence right there. A little tired, I think.
Alright, now on to the next news. In food, the famous pizza chain Exotica Pizzica just released their newest flavor. For like, well, not just. They released it 30 minutes ago. And I like that place. But
now, being a creator, a writer, and someone who likes to create works of entertainment and fiction, it's always a good idea to make yourself laugh. So when you look back on things, you enjoy it. I know there are creators who don't like actors don't like to see themselves act. Directors don't like to see their own movies. I've never agreed with that. I've always felt you gotta create something so you can always look at it and treasure it. So I'll be laughing a lot during my own debut because I like to make myself laugh with my old works. I don't like to cringe. So that's why I'm laughing a lot. It's not self-indulgence. It's self-appreciation. It's appreciating what you can do and looking back on it. This was 6 months ago. I still seem the same, don't I?
For like, well, not just. They released it 30 minutes ago. And I like that place. But, you know, sometimes they got some weird names. But the name of this pizza was Platypus Pizza. For the alliteration, the PP thing. And as a result, they had to pull the pizza when customers were complaining that there was no platypus in the pizza. They just called it that, and they put on a bunch of, I think, like, fur or something from another kind of animal, not a platypus. Yeah, we got platypus as well. So, they're Exotica Pizza doesn't even want to know what the platypus population thought of them. Platypus are cute. So, that's the monologue, and now we move on to tell you. I move on to tell you that I've got no guests today. You, chat, you are the guests.
And FYI, yet again, those who are just tuning in, there was no chat at the time. Wait, there might have been one. I can't fucking remember. It's okay, Neuro, that you missed Sumio's debut review. It happens. It happens to us all. I saw it. Boy, he couldn't stand himself. Alright, let's continue.
Because this is Tuesday. Tuesday is chat day, and that's when I interact most with the chat. Fridays is... Oh, crap, is there a burp coming on? Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Yep, there was. Yes, so, you're the guest. And today's musical guest will be... me. I couldn't book music. Nor could I book background music, in case you can't tell. This is a low-budget fucking studio I got going on here. But, in any case, I will be performing the song at the end of the show, so please stay tuned. I'm not very much looking forward to it because, well, I'm not a singer. I smoke, so my vocals are all fucked up. But that's that. So, yes, I'm the musical guest. You, the chat, are my guests. And, well, let's move on to the next spot, shall we?
No, I had stupid sponsors, Chia. They just paid me very little in the beginning. And this is back when I was really nervous with my singing, in case you can't tell. That's what's changed the most, I think. But let's keep watching.
Let's go!
Indeed, let's go, Jeep!
Okay, everyone, so here is the main stage. This is where all things happen. That is my chat. What the hell? Why is that? Where's the chat box? Right there. Oh, of course it's not showing up. No one's talking. I thought it wasn't working. Hold on, let me just test thing. Are you working, chat? Yeah, there it is. Okay, it's working. Alright, so. Here is where everything happens. Here's where I'm at. Now let's take a good look at GEEP. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go back to the stage previously. Forgive this. The music is going to be hitting. Yeah, there's that music. I should have turned it off as soon as it started. It's okay.
What am I doing? What am I...
Okay, so, first let's get a look at GEEP. So, here's a better look at me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
As you can see, I've got little...
I did, again.
Moving epaulets. I've got the glasses. I've got a skull, necktie. I've got these really wicked fat-ass boots here, and my hands are chubby as ever. La la la, look at me spin. The G actually sticks out of my hat. Let's give you a little better look at that. Come on, move down. There we go. See? Check it out. Na. See? My glasses.
Nice.
Very simple design, and if you saw my
looking
stage,
sharp, Jeep. Looking sharp.
Why. I like to keep simple circles, squares, and triangles kind of thing. Keeping with the simple motif. And
except there are no triangles to be seen. You have to use your imagination.
And I know what you're thinking now. Okay, so my face is blue, my body's blue, my arms and legs have black, just like my hat, and my arms and feet are red. What the hell am I wearing? Or am I naked? And I'm just hairy. Wouldn't you like to know? Okay, now we move on to the next stage.
Teasing Jeep.
I like this place. That's my chair right here, if you can see. I'll go.
Nice to see that response time, by the way, Chia, when you said, yep, definitely naked. Well, I am a tease, aren't I? And I'm glad, like I said, you said that because I got to see how quickly you responded to that. In other words, I think the chat's not very delayed. Your nose is going, all I see is two blue with some limbs. I said, nice. Two blue with some limbs, etc. Thanks, your nose. Noodle's going definitely naked. Well, you know, streamers don't wear pants, so why should a VTuber? Yeah, Nose did a good job with that one.
Small. See right here, this is my big comfy chair where I sit. And over here, this is where my guests go.
The chair is so comfy.
Box. I bought a lovely red and blue frame to match
Such
my
a comfy
colors.
chair.
I love red and blue. Blue is my favorite color, and red is my brother's favorite color.
Yep.
So that's why you have the chat has that chat box. So you're in that nice comfy sofa right there.
Exactly, chat. I gave you the same colors that I love most. You must appreciate that.
And as you can see down here by the side of my chair, I've got a little fire extinguisher in case Chad acts up or some of my guests do. I just... So there's that. I got the smoke detector up above. Ah, the smoke detector. By law, we are required to have it. But I unplugged mine. Because I smoke all the time. I don't want that fucking thing going every time I'm on a show. I mean,
Your nose. As a firefighter, I approve of this setup. Not to hear the next part.
Come on, give me a fucking break.
Yeah.
Every time I'm on a show, I mean, come on, give me a fucking break. And that desk in the middle of the stage. This desk right here. That was a beautiful desk. I spent a lot of money on that desk, and all the color fell out of it. All that part that used to be white, it used to be blue. But The color fell out of it, so it was...
Bad memory.
But it's here, and it's for GEEP. I got my television right here, a nice big screen TV. It's a surprise what appears on there. Find out by following. Anyway, so there's that. And in case you can't tell, well, if you've been looking in the back, way over here. If I go back,
Nero says, I bet everyone and their grandmother unplugged the smoke detector. It's quite possible, Nero. Quite possible.
tonka, 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 tonka. Right there, that'd be my shower.
Pigeon Boy, hiya, welcome. We are reviewing, it's the debut review, looking back when I started. I seem pretty much the same so far, I think, with the exception of my nervousness for singing. This is a delightful trip down 6 months ago lane. Let's continue.
That's where I go to clean myself in the morning. Yes, I live here.
Yes, I do.
What the fuck was that? Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh yes, this here was part of a skit I had going. There wasn't actually anything. I'm pretty good at pretending like something happens. This was a setup for a
I don't
raccoon.
think it was anything, but could be that fucking raccoon.
Yep, see, I was already setting up for a raccoonus. He later appeared in my succeeding streams. And by the way, Wither, nice to see ya. Welcome. Don't worry about being late. I don't care. This is just a debut review, and so far, it's pretty consistent for what I've been doing. Yes, everyone greet the pigeon. Everyone greet the pigeon boy. Everyone greet Withered. They're awesome. We got like a whole Sumio train here, right? I don't know if there's anyone. I mean, Haiku was here earlier. We got Chia, you know. All right, let's continue. Let's continue with the debut review.
Anyway, moving on to the next part of the stage.
Those blue bars on the television, that normally tells you like the most recent follower, most recent something. I removed those because they just weren't serving any real purpose. So Sumo says, this is usually the time I stream always. Anyways. Not today, my friend. Sumio is taking off for the day to enjoy my celebration, and for that, man, I'm really grateful. Nero says, as I said in Sumio's server, I might be a little late to the Mario Kart race tourney, as I was helping my dad with his stand. Ah, I see. What kind of a stand does he have? Is it like Crazy Diamond, or, I had to go for it. I had to do it. Zawardo! Okay,
A bed. Big, luxurious, and soft. I love it so. And it's positioned right where I've always wanted a bed to be positioned. Sandwiched between a refrigerator and a toilet.
Yes.
Now that's what I call living in luxury. Want to know what I spend most of the money on? Installing that motherfucking toilet.
Right from the beginning, folks. All is about the toilet. Did you see that? Your nose. Understandable. Have a nice day. Yes. Yes. This is where I address my background. Living in luxury between a fridge and a toilet. And now I go on to explain why that's important.
Yeah, the contractors were looking at me like, I'm crazy. But I'm like, have you ever woken up in the middle of the night and realized you had to take a shit or a piss? I have far too often. I also told them I wouldn't pay them unless they put it in the toilet, so. And made sure it was state-of-the-art plumbing, state-of-the-art pipes, state-of-the-art shit-flushing equipment,
yes.
Bottom line.
Yes.
And they did it, and I paid them, and I am happy, because I have shitted up many times next to my bed without really thinking I'm awake. So it's like, instead of sleepwalking, it's sleep shitting. Or sleep pissing. Anyway, and it doesn't really matter that it's right next to my bed. I'm aware of, you know, when you flush the toilet, fecal particles sprout out in the air, let you close the lid, and even then they eke out. But I have no nose.
Yes.
So it's not a problem for me.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm always thinking. I'm so smart. So smart. Chia says, lol. Chia says, lol. Glad to see the toilet is still with us after all this time. Indeed. Nero says he has a very powerful stand, more power than Zawardo. Oh, I see. Your nose says, oh no, I feel you. The nose.
By the way, you can't tell I'm sitting on my chair right now. Yeah, I mean, there's a story why I really needed that toilet there. I used to live in this danky old apartment building on the South side. Yeah, I hear you call it South. We call it here the South side.
Yep.
I used to live in there. I had this awful neighbor. He was a real pisshead, angry about everything. Even if you want to give him a compliment, he was right across the hall. And if you wanted to give him food or just say hi, he was like, "I'm busy. Shut up. I'm busy." I hated that guy.
I hated that guy. Yeah, what an asshole.
So,
You're right. He was an asshole.
So, to
Jeep.
get back at his rudeness, I simply just knocked on his door at all hours of the night, requesting to take a shit in his toilet, because my toilet, truthfully, did not work. So, and I was not about to go over to the outhouse that was right next door. I lived on the 3rd floor, so I'd have to walk down a few flights.
Yep.
This pissed him off, which is what I wanted. And I told him, if you don't open that motherfucking door, I'm going to take a dump right here in front of your door. Ha! How do you like that? And so he opened the door, because who wants a great big pile of shit in front of their door? He didn't argue. And you wouldn't believe what I saw in his place.
This is where I talk about what I saw in that asshole's place. Thank you for the hydrate, Neuro. I will. Neuro says it's the final thing I will do before I do my stretches for Mario Kart. Awesome. Look forward to you in the race. Sounds like your landlord. I'm sorry to hear that, Chia. Thank you. All right, let's continue.
Practically nothing. I don't know what this guy does for a living to always have to say, "I'm busy," but his room was empty as fuck. Except for a few, dirty mags every now and then, and a towel, and a lot of other things to support, private masturbation, and good so on and so forth. So yeah, I took a shit in his shitter a lot before acquiring my wonderful stage here, with my toilet next to my bed and a fridge. Ooh, I love late night sandwiches.
Yeah. Late night sandwiches. Very appropriate that the Sandwich Fixins was my Meat Puppet's very first 4D stream. Sumio and Withert are currently practicing Smash at the moment. Nice, nice, nice. Get ready. Yep, get ready.
Okay, so that's the tour of the stage. For those of you who are curious about much just by looking, let me take a look what else I have in store for us.
Yes, please. Show us more past Jeep.
Oh, I forgot to mention. That's right, my face expressions.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Just a second. You're probably hearing some clicking. Oops, no. Don't want to see that. Oh, no. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's zoom me in here. Show you some facial expressions.
Yep.
All right.
Let's get on with the facing.
So, here's my head's all tweaked.
Debut review. Review the face. Review the face.
All right. So, facial expression number 1. I'm intrigued. Ooh. I'm angry. Wide grin. Yee! It is bigger than the previous, than my natural face. Trust me.
Yep. See, look.
Sad.
Yep. Hold on.
Why did you?
Let's go back.
Than the previous.
Yeah. See. Look. See the faces. It's bigger. Ever so slightly, but it's bigger. Your nose says you inhale the cig when intrigued. Oh, dang! You're right. Yes, the cig goes into my mouth and I spit it back out, much like Joe Totto can do. But he does cigarettes. I do cigars.
In my natural face. Trust me. Sad. Why did you do that to me? Left eyebrow. Right eyebrow. Left eyebrow. Right eyebrow. Left, right,
left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
7. Blank face. I don't know what to do with that. I really don't. I wish you would tell me, but I doubt you.
Uh-oh. I pressed 7 and that's what happened.
The old apartment building on the South. I wish you would tell me.
There we go.
But I doubt you will. 8, I'm confused. What the hell? What the fuck is going on? And then 9 is back to neutral. There are the faces of Jeep.
Yes.
And let's just.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I was talking to Zero. It said 1 view, but it could have been my own. I think I had my stream up, so like I said, I sound exactly the same though, don't I? When I perform for everyone else. That's a good tip to never really get caught up with the views. So there you go.
Yeah, there we go. Very good.
Always perform at your best.
Okay.
That way, when they look at archives like this, there will be no change. It's just as entertaining as the ones 6 months from now. Oh yeah.
Oh, hold on. Hydrate. I need a drink. A lot of talking. A lot of performing. Ugh.
We got the pouring ASMR from the very beginning. I forgot about that. Spazzing out! You're spazzing Jeep.
Okay,
You're spazzing Jeep.
I'm looking down for some reason. Fix that.
Better. 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 Better, 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 hey, better, 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 better.
Whoa, hello. Oh, I'm spazzing the hell out here.
Say that? I was saying that from the beginning. I'm spazzing out. Another thing from the beginning. Gosh darn it, am I consistent? You watch other VTubers, you see the changes over time. Not this Jeep. I'm your rock. You want reliability, consistency, comedy, Jeep's variety show. Jeep is the way to go. And I'm consistent even off screen.
Help me.
It's important.
Help me.
Consistency is important. That instills trust and reliability and dependability. I'm very dependable.
Help me. Okay. Next up on the order of business.
Yeah, what is next, Jeep? From 6 months ago.
Let's see.
Your nose says variety show, yet the most consistent. Not sure how that works. Yeah, exactly. that's clever. Sumio says Jeep has turned 5% more blue. That's the only difference. You can tell? Dang. Technically, it's 4.8% more blue, but you know, 5 is the way to round it. Yeah, the show is the variety, right? But Jeep is the consistency. Constants and variables. Jeep's the constant. The show is the variable.
What do you know? Oh, boy.
It's balanced.
Well, next up, folks, I have to say is a message from today's sponsor.
All right, I'm going to be quiet. This is my very first stupid sponsor, everybody. For those of you who didn't catch it, here it is. The very original stupid sponsor.
I hate my sponsors.
I do. They're so bad, aren't they, Jeep?
And just a heads up, I couldn't afford the commercial type, so this is audio-only sponsors. So
yep.
you're going to just be hearing it as if it were, you were to hear it on the radio.
Yep.
It's one of those sponsors, so enjoy if you can.
Oh. Right, and I'm using my old microphone, by the way. It wasn't as clear as this one. It's still good, though. The audio still carry, but it sounded more echoey and whatnot, and I just didn't want to really mess with it. So, yeah, anyway.
Cheapest, most filthy sponsors always come on my thing.
Yeah, they are filthy.
Anyway, here are a word from today's sponsors.
Daytime. This was back. Hold on, I gotta pause this. Okay, so this is before I even had the stupid sponsor up there, as you can see, and this is back when I streamed at what was it? I streamed back at 2 p.m. PST. This is back when I was doing 2 p.m. PST streaming times. Now I do my 5 p.m. PST, so that's why I said today's stupid sponsor. It wasn't tonight's. I got tired of saying that, and I wanted to say tonight. Because I was on a talk show, it's a late night show, you said tonight's guest, tonight's this, tonight's that, so I wanted to say tonight. At least the talk shows I'm familiar with. Alright, so let's get back to the very original, the very first stupid sponsor.
Has this ever happened to you? God damn it! Where the fuck are they? Wait! I know! Click! Condoms. 3 meters to your left. All fucking right! Yes! Here they are! Condoms in hand. Yes, yes, yes! Thank you, good, great condom finder. You're welcome. That's right! From the company that brought you the good, great wallet finder and the good, great key finder, now bring to you the good, great condom finder. Whether your cock snugglers are in a wooden drawer, under a soft bed, in an article of clothing, or stashed in a bank vault, the good, great condom finder will find them. The good, great condom finder uses state-of-the-art technology, using microscopic cameras and audio receptors to memorize what you do in your daily life. I mean, what you do when you lose your condoms. And once that information is sent to our people, I mean, the good, great condom finder's sophisticated processor, your condoms will be in your hands within minutes or seconds, so long as the lost condoms are within 30 meters of the good, great condom finder. Well, man, now I can fuck people I want to fuck and who want to fuck me. Thank you, good, great condom finder. You're welcome. My sweet love muffin, great news. Thanks to the good, great condom finder, we can fuck safely and faster. Oh, that's wonderful. Look, here's how it works. I've hidden condoms throughout our apartment. Click. Beep, 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 beep. Condoms, 1 meter to your right. Huh? I didn't put condoms in your purse. Sweet buns, What the fuck are these? Red condoms? But we only use the blue ones! Red condoms in hand. Oh, shut the fuck up! You're welcome. I can explain. Oh, you better! The good, great company is not responsible in any shape or form for inadvertently revealing infidelities. If you want to be in a stable relationship, be a better partner, choose a better partner, or just be better at sex. Oh, there's those fucking sponsors. I hate them.
Oh, I do hate them, but that was a good one. The good, great condom finder. Uh-oh, indeed, Chia. CDI link. Chia liked that one. Yeah. Alright, let's continue.
My sponsors. You see why I don't like these people.
Sumio, you have no idea. You have no idea how some of the sponsors were. And this was just about condoms, okay? Lotto! Okay, time to tone down the language. My friend Lotto's here. I know you don't mind Lotto. Lotto! Lotto love. Hooray, come on. Let's give Pachis to Lotto. Lotto is here. Hi! As you can see, Lotto, you are indeed a VIP. And, of course, so is Persephone. All my guests, as a matter of fact. Hee Lotto! Nice to see you. We're reviewing my debut. Persephone! Yahoo! Yahoo! These are the... Persephone is your... Good to see you, too. Good to see both of you. By the way, Withered, Sumio, you in the chat there, and Nero, Persephone, that's your future opponent later tonight. Watch out. She got game. Yes, that is the Persephone I was talking to you about, Withered. She can kill, alright? She knows how to play. And guess what? Oh, you better believe it, Persephone. They're level 3s as well, so don't worry about it. You're all going to be on equal footing. It's going to be great. And don't worry about the point system. I will always bring it back up for your review if you want to strategize and whatnot. So, oh my goodness. Oh, I was so happy to see you too. Alright, let's continue the debut review. This is from my very first debuts. Of course, it's debut. Blech. 6 months ago.
For the record, the good, great company offered me a condom finder for sponsoring them. I said I don't need it. I'm not built like that.
Sadly, I'm not.
They said, that's okay. We'll send you one anyway. And they did. And instead, I got the wallet finder.
Poor Jeep.
Yeah. I don't have a wallet.
Nope. I don't have a wallet.
I could have used the key finder.
Yeah.
Because I had to lock down my studio, because this is where I live. But I don't have a wallet. I don't need the condom finder.
Nope. Nope.
Fuck.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, that's a good, great company for you. They're not so good, not so great. Okay.
Sumio's mad about how Americans pronounce Persephone. What are you talking about? It sounds great, Persephone. How do Sumios pronounce it? Let me ask you that. It's Greek. Persephone. Oh, Persephone. Ah, I see. Okay, we got close. Persepho. I don't know. This is up to Persephone, Sumio. Let me tell you that right now. However she wants it said, that's how we say it. Alright? You get on her side of that, you lose your mod privileges. Okay? That's her name. Alright, let's continue.
Moving on to the next bit. That is to say, the next part of our stream. Whew. And that is the performance corner. Now, I'll explain this to you once I arrive.
I hope you kick his ass, Persephone.
Na-na-na-na. Ah, here we are. The performance corner. As you can see, the chat has disappeared, and I am on a stage, so to speak. What I do in this corner...
Persephone says, look, so long as it's not pronounced purse phone. There, here. I think, Sumi, you can get on board with that. Can't you, Santa Man? Yano says, this debut review has turned to a performance review.
That's what I call my segment, my place. I call them corners. So, that... Oh, excuse me. So, what we do here, to put it simply, is...
For real? I can't believe that a lot of purse phone has happened. Someone said, purse phone? It happens a lot. Oh, dear me. Oh, a lot. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Oh, my. Oh. Folks, let's get F's in the chat for our dear Persephone. Can we have that, please? Oh, thanks for the 7 out of 10. F's in the chat. Come on. For those of you who weren't there for the show, Persephone and Lottle, like some of the best guests I've ever had. Not kidding. My family always watches the guests, and Lottle and Persephone were some of their favorites. So, there you go. All right, let's continue with the debut review.
I would do is I would ask a member of the chat or members to...
Oh yeah, this was an old... Oh, don't mention it, you two. It's the truth. This was, I had an old idea, like when I was back when I thought I would open my Discord server. But as of right now, I think it's nice and cozy the way I have it. So anyway, this was an idea I had back when I thought about inviting chat to participate in the improv corner, which didn't actually stick. So I'm glad this didn't stay, but let's take a look at it anyway.
Suggests characters or members to... What I would do is I would ask a member of the chat or members to suggest characters, a protagonist, an antagonist, excuse me, and a goal for the protagonist to achieve and the antagonist to stand in between, as well as to choose a happy ending, a good ending, or a mixed ending. Yes. And then I would improv that entire suggestion right here on the stage, acting out the characters with various props and so on and so forth.
Past GEEP. It sounds like an excellent idea, and it would be good if it weren't for my job, which also requires me to input a lot of creativity. So it would have been possible to keep this segment alive for my chat, but as someone with limitations like us all, I could not indeed do this indefinitely. I did it a few times in my first few streams. I did improv based on a story that the chat put together. I did a little bit, just twice though.
Anyone in the chat who'd like to participate in this, please do. But if you're not interested, that's fine. Yep. I came up with a bit on my own just in case no one would want to join in. Just let me know. Put it right there in the chat. Suggest a protagonist for me, a character. It can be even a pop culture character. Or we can just use like a furniture, like say a couch is desperately seeking a home to live in where people can park their asses on top of it. Something like that. So, is there anyone interested?
There was only one viewer at the time, I think, or nobody. But, as I have been constantly saying, you had to put on your best performance even when nobody was watching. I had like 0 people, but you got to do this for the sake of the archives. So when people jump back to your first show, they watch it, and it's just as good as the preceding shows. Yeah, the shows that come next.
Because I'm not looking at the view count, that's the thing. That can really disturb...
Preceding's wrong word, I meant the ones that come next. Lottle says, I'd like to participate now, an astronaut who needs tacos delivered to outer space. You know what? At the end of this debut review, I'll do that for you, Lottle. I'll do that.
A flow of streaming, so I'm not watching that. I'm just going to give you a few more seconds. If no one's interested, that's fine. Like I said, I have sources.
It's okay, Past GEEP. It's okay. It was your debut, and nobody knew you.
Available, but honestly, I didn't set up enough for this corner, so I might just skip this one for today and bring it back Friday, which is when I come back on again. So, all right, let's just wait a little longer. I hate my sponsors.
Yeah, sponsors. Your nose has antagonist, a space shuttle AI that's fed up with its job and just wants to retire. Got it. Ooh, this is a good story you're creating so far for me. Ooh, thank you, chat. Thank you, Lotto. Thank you, your nose. What kind of an ending you want? Good, bad, middle. Well, middle's like a mix of both good and bad. Okay. By the way, Suma, you should know that theme I'm humming right there back 6 months ago. It should be a sweet love story. Ooh, I'll do that. Sumi, did you know that theme I was humming? Dun 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 dun. It's the same tune as.
Guess no one's interested? That's fine by me. Let's move on then. We are going.
6 months ago, Jeep. Who'd know 6 months later you'd get two awesome folk in the chat who were interested? You got to be creative for this. So we got the creative minds of Lotto on your nose. Thank you. We are going to get to that at the end of the debut review.
This is a personal favorite corner of mine. Where are you? Oh, here we go.
Is it Celebration Appreciation? Yes, it is.
There we are. We are moving on to, this is what I would call, this is this section with the big TV.
Yeah, my TV's right here too.
Used for a great many things, including the Celebration Appreciation Corner.
Yeah.
And what that corner is, if you read my rules, you know what it is. You got a bit of a taste there, but just in case you don't know, oh shit, come on, there we go.
I love entertainment.
In case you don't know, the Celebration Appreciation Corner is where I want to talk about things for people to enjoy. That is what you enjoy in entertainment, what I enjoy in entertainment. And what I like to do here is I want to celebrate something in your life that touched you, helped you, made you feel happy, or got you through a rough time. That's what I like to do here. I want to do that. In this corner, I will do that. And no criticism is allowed of what you like, and because I particularly want to talk about things that are unpopular, that for some reason, for whatever the reason, meant something to you.
Yes.
And now, I won't be talking about with obviously anyone in the chat since no one seems to be interested. But what I will do is I will talk about my own, because I will never ask my chat to do something that I myself am unwilling to do. So I will put myself on the front line first. That was always the intention. And I will talk about a work of the entertainment business that's not very popular, but it means a lot to me. And so the rules of this corner are simply, let me start out the rules for me, the one who's presenting what I love. I am not allowed to rub it in people's faces, say, ha, 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 I like this so much, up yours, nah, 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 no.
Nope.
That is not love or appreciation. That is choosing a negative outlet to talk about something that maybe made you feel good or not, when really negativity is your focus. That is not allowed here. Not whatsoever. I will ban and mute and kick the living hell out of you if you do that. Or if I do it, I will end this fucking stream and kick the living hell out of myself.
Yes.
And another rule is that when you talk about it, it really just be talked about what it is about it that you like.
And by the way, Persephone and Lotto totally owned that, by the way. Their love of One Piece, they totally did. My little yes.
Felt real good and awesome about it. Oh, and for the record, I sort of got a little bit of my improv in the beginning. In that I didn't do it in the performance corner, but I did it a lot in the main stage and so on and so forth. I didn't write a lot of that, and not even my opening monologue. I just thought of it on the fly because I just it's kind of annoying to write all this stuff. I don't have a schedule that permits it right now.
Nope, not the time. It also keeps my improv mind sharp, and I'm looking forward to performing your story.
Back onto the Celebration Appreciation Corner.
Woo!
So, without further ado, I am going to talk about something that I love. And remember, here's what is not allowed. You're not allowed to talk down to it. You're not allowed to criticize it. You're not allowed to say something that's like, I don't like that.
Now, as you can tell, I was a little touchy on this subject. And the reason why is because I grew up and I saw a lot of things that really annoyed me about people talking down about things. I found it was absolute bullshit that for some reason someone is considered constructive or aware or observant when they're being negative, and someone being positive is suspect. So I got really irritated with that. So, and I knew this would go against, as it's in a sense, the review trend, where you always have to say something about something. You can say how much you love something so much, and yet you still have to say, except. So, I wanted to go against that. So, I love entertainment so much. It just means so much to my heart, ultimately.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I've been in many chats. I've never once said something.
Yes.
Said, I don't like that.
Oh, you poor Jeep.
Fan.
It's okay, Jeep.
I've never said
it's
that.
Okay.
And
6
I've
months
heard
later.
a lot of people talk good stuff, talk praise about things I find to be absolutely shit.
Yeah.
But they liked it.
Yes.
And that matters more to me than my disdain for it.
Yep.
And so that's what I focus on.
Yep.
Therefore, I ask the same of you. Please, refrain from talking shit about something that I love. Because that's what this is about. Talking about the nice about it.
Yeah.
And now here's what I understand. I understand the urge to get it out.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Ooh.
So all I would do is I would yell off screen, not type it up. God damn it, that thing sucks. Why the fuck do you like that shit? But they would never know. That is respect to what they love, and respect to my emotions that I don't love it.
Yeah, double respect.
So, that's what I asked you, the chat, if anyone's there, to do. The audience, my audience. I asked that of you.
Mm-hmm.
If you cannot do it the first time, I understand. But now these rules have been established. If you do it a second time, I will mute you.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Jeep can be very firm when he wants to be. You're doing good, Jeep. Good job in your first round. Keep going, Jeep. 6 months ago. Keep going.
Let's talk about a childhood favorite.
Oh, there's some funny trivia with this one. As a matter of fact, yes. And I called him out right on the spot. One you can see in the archives, but it's not so bad. He's a good guy. It's part of his edit. It was with my guests, believe it or not. And there was another one, and I edited it out because it pissed me off. And I told him that as well. But I told him that you didn't exactly know the rules, maybe not have. So out of respect, I told him that I will edit it out, and I wasn't going to go around him. I'm not a backstabber. I say it right to their faces. And he respects me, and we're still pals since. So, but yes, it has. Sometimes people just can't hold back their disdain for something else. So, which is fine. But it's not fine if you know my rules and you do it anyway. Then it's not okay. But when you're a good person, it's not like I'll hold it against you. I'm not like an either or. I'll work it out. But I'll still lay down the discipline. With love and care, as I always do. Let's now look at my very first celebration. But yeah. Lotto says, have I ever needed? Yep, nope. Yeah, I told that. And Lotto says, sounds fair. Lol. Yeah, yes. Yes, it's edited out. One of them's edited out, one of them's still in, but the one that I left in is not as bad. The one I edited out, oh yeah, that was irritating.
So, I don't know.
Yeah! There's a
there
childhood
it is. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. The live-action one. That's right. This is the one that there we go. On the big screen. Yes. This one right here. This movie was very fun. I really like it.
Yeah.
Even to this day. I truly do. And, oh, hello there, Kage-sama.
The one person who has never returned since was there for my debut, and said that this was a great movie. Kage-sama, wherever you are, thank you for being there for the debut. Wherever you are.
Nice heart design. I hope you're listening to the rules, because I'm going to go on right now. And so, anyway, as a kid, this was like one of the first 2 movies I watched in theaters. Not saw for the first time in theaters, but when I saw the trailer, I turned to my mother and I said, hey, that looks good, Mom. And I never said that about a trailer ever before. I was a little shy as a kid, so I didn't like speaking out about that.
Yep.
Certainly not in public places. And The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle was one of them. Along with Remember the Titans. Though both those trailers, I forget what movie it was. And Remember the Titans is a good movie too. But I actually like this one more.
Yes,
and I still do. And back in the day, oh wait, hold on a second. What's this? Looks like we got a surprise guest coming along.
Capybara.
Hello. That was the Bee.
Yeah, that's right. My brother made the Bee. That's right. I asked him if he would stop by. And he said, Capybara. Yes, the bee was there for my debut. Thank you, bee. I love you. That's right.
That's my brother, the bee.
The bee.
He'll pop around from time to time. He came for the debut. Thanks, bro.
Capybara.
And there he goes. I love my brother. We're very close. Anyway, so yes, The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. To recap, I was a kid when this came out. So, and at the time, this was like one of my favorite movies of all time. Truly. You know, it's got Robert De Niro, Jason Alexander, Rene Russo, I think Janine Garofalo, even Carl Reiner makes an appearance, Jonathan Winters, Whoopi Goldberg, Piper Perabro, is that correct? Very young at the time, and of course the legendary June Foray as the voice of Rocky, the Flying Squirrel.
Yes.
I don't really know Bullwinkle's voice, unfortunately. He was a newer guy. He was also the voice of the narrator of the movie.
Yes.
So I love the heck out of this film. You know, you rate a scale of 1 to 10. Well, when I was a kid, I probably gave this movie an overboard, is what my brother and I called it. OV, overboard, which means over the top of the top. And this was one of like only 5 films at the time that we gave the over the top to. We watched it so much that during long car rides,
Oh, okay, so you're going to see a quick jump right here. And the reason why is because I let slip the bee's actual name. So I edited it out. Luckily, this is the YouTube version. On Twitch, yeah, I let it slip. So I had to unpublish that video. Woo! And I asked the bee not to let my name slip because the bee loves calling me by my actual name, right? He doesn't like calling me Jeep. To me, he's always like, that's my brother. Burp! Right? That's all I am to him, not Jeep. So I told him to not say my actual name, and then I ended up saying his.
would recite this entire movie.
Anyway,
watch it
here
so
we go.
much off the top. And this was one of like only 5 films at the time that we gave the over the top to. We watched it so much that during long car rides, we would recite this entire movie to pass the time. Our parents loved it. It was so cute. I was Rocky. Be about that possible slip up there. I'll try and edit it.
Yep, there it was.
Oh, live streams. Anyway, so we watched it a few years ago. We were doing that, rewatching things that we did that we liked a lot before, but may have different opinions of now. And this was one of them. And I still love it to this day. It's really fun. I think it's truly funny, and I'm not going to mock it in any way. There's nothing about it to mock for me. I can't. Even the joke in the opening, where Janine Garofalo, I think, is going through the scripts, and she goes, too intelligent. I didn't get that from the start. When I first saw that, I thought it meant it was too hard for her to read.
Yes.
So that's why she spread it up. Not there was a crack on Hollywood scripts. But now I get it. So yeah, The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. There you go. I like this one.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
To this day, like I said. Man, was Robert De Niro skinny in this.
Yeah.
I mean, of all the films to work out for it, Rocky and Bullwinkle. Who knew? All right, so that's one of the, let's see, I'm trying to think of things. Oh, I love their national.
Sumio, I want to see Jeep roast movies he hates. No, you do not. Okay. For that to happen, I'd have to change the entirety of my show. That is too common, Sumio. You're never going to see that. Maybe behind the scenes. And oh, do I let him have it, though. And honestly, remember I've always said this? I don't actually rip apart the movie. I rip apart the creators for making that movie that way. I get more mad at the parent than the child. That's just my way. I love kids. To me, entertainment is like defenseless children. The only ones who can defend it are those that love it. So that's why I love entertainment, and I love taking care of it. It means a lot to me.
Anthem, Pennsylvania. That thing's hilarious. I didn't know why they just broke out and did that.
Oh yeah,
I didn't think. Oh, I love their national anthem, Pennsylvania. That thing's hilarious.
Yeah, that was hilarious. My brother and I didn't get it. So yeah, Sumi, more accurate would be Jeep roasts the creators of movies he doesn't like. That's more accurate.
I didn't know why they just broke out and did that.
Pennsylvania.
So that's the appreciation celebration corner. I would love to celebrate
I did appreciation celebration. I said it in the wrong order. Holy crap!
Something that you enjoy down the road or now. You know what? Let's not go now. I'm getting tired. This has been running a little bit, so we'll do it another day. But yeah, I will do an impromptu sort of thing and ask members the people who are viewing me to join me on Discord.
That's true. That was a plan originally. I was even going to have the chat. If they want to impromptu jump in to celebrate something they love, I would allow it. I think I was going to do that, though, when the chat got a lot bigger. That's right. I still may do that in the future, though.
To either voice chat or text chat, and I will act out the text, or you will speak, and we will hear your lovely voice on here. This is for the chat, not just the guests, not just the VTuber guests. I do this for the chat,
Yes,
the
that's
audience,
right.
so that they can talk about something that is underappreciated or frowned upon.
That was before I realized how shy chat can be, and sometimes chat just wants to stay in the chat. You know, I'm just trying to think of all possibilities. Rookie Jeep.
There's a place where you can express it without feeling like you're going to be looked down upon, or you know, smugged at, or given constructive criticism, which is really a lot of times when it coming from a jerk is a guise for, I want to be a dick, but I have to come with a reason why you won't get mad at me.
Yep.
I don't know how many of you have experienced that. I have experienced it plenty of times, and therefore I don't talk with those people anymore, or bring up things I love to those kinds of people anymore.
Good for you, Jeep.
It just doesn't make sense to me. So
again, you can see I'm very, 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 very strict, and I have a very certain way of entertainment. It's part of the Jeep package. I'm sorry if it comes off a little strong for most folk, but that's who I am.
So yeah, there's the Celebration Appreciation Corner, and let's get back to the main stage.
Let's get back to the main stage.
Here we are. We're all back here. We're about almost ready to wrap up. Still got a musical number to do.
There's that Kage-sama right there in the chat.
So we are now, as I relax on my comfy chair, this will be the... good, you did appear in the chat, thank goodness. Okay, this is now the personal corner, where I, Jeep, talk about Jeep. The person, that is. So,
this corner is now null and void. It is gone. But, as I can... You know what we're going to do? Let's come back to this, because I want to perform that skit for y'all. We've got about, it says like 15 minutes left on the Jeep review, the debut review. You know what? Let's do it all the way. Except, I'm assuming y'all skipped around it. What we're going to do instead, gotta bring up the quality. What we're going to do instead is we're going to watch it and fast forward. Then I'm going to do the performance that the lovely Lotto and the wonderful Yanos have suggested.
I don't go much farther into that. I talk a lot about the appreciation, but that's honestly how I feel about things. I don't ever like picking on people for what they love or the things they love. That to me is very cowardly, and it's a roundabout way just to get someone's angst out. I don't do that.
Yeah.
One of the prime examples I saw, which was very sad, was of an individual who remained unnamed.
Oh God, that's
he loved
right.
this trilogy of movies.
I remember this.
His favorite of the trilogy was the third movie when he was younger, and then he changed his opinion to the second movie. And then he started to rail to me. It was because we were talking about movies. That's how the subject was brought up. I asked him like, what movies he particularly was a fan of, because I was a fan of that trilogy as well.
Man, I can talk
and he would
fast.
bring up all the things that are wrong with that third one, and barely talk about what he loved about the second movie.
Now watch me talk like that without the two fantasy movies. He better talk about that, and then talk about the second movie. And with the second movie, he loved that, but he didn't really love the second movie that much. And he talked about the second movie. The second movie was actually not as good as the third one. The third movie was pretty good, but he thought it used to be his favorite. But it's no longer his favorite. It was his favorite, but it didn't become his favorite because he got a little too cynical. And getting too cynical just gets to me, and it gets to me too much, and I just don't like it. I really don't appreciate it. But it's okay. It's perfectly fine. I don't want that because I'm not around that person anymore. Lotto says, so fast, but I can actually understand it. And you can do it without assistance. What? Oh, yeah. I can, yeah, let me see. Look at it, yeah. So fast, but I can actually do it, understand it. And you can do it without assistance. What? That's right. Jeep can talk that fast. Hello, everybody. Jeep here, Jeep's Friday Show. How you doing, everyone? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how's everyone doing today? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if woodchuck how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if woodchuck could chuck wood? Sumio Santana says, I want to see Jeep roast movies he hates. I know that. I know he only chose that second movie because everyone else says it was the best. And he would say the same, and he didn't say that. He said he had an opinion of it, but he wouldn't stop railing against that third installment. And I could hear it in his voice and look into his eyes, and I saw there was still love for that one through every aching word he pushed through his gob. So his passion was still there for it, only he turned it to negative because he was swayed that the second was the best. Even though he, for whatever the reason of his genetic makeup or his upbringing, the third one meant the most to him. But he was unwilling to accept that and wanted to go with the flow of the second one is the best. Yes. That hurt my heart. That's not healthy because he's lying to himself and lying to the people he's talking to. When you talk nonstop about something you hate that you used to love, and only 2 seconds about your new love, I think you still love that old one. You're just talking out your ass at that point. It was sad. Yeah, that's sad.
So, hence my creation, one of the reasons, of the Celebration Appreciation Corner. Yes. Someplace where it's okay to like the worst thing, at least commonly perceived by the public. So, that's why I talk about in the personal corner. That's one of the things that I like to do. I just love entertainment. I never found a reason to talk bad about things that just are fun. Okay, now with that done, let's see. That poor guy. I mean, he loved that movie so much. And he even talked about how that was his favorite and why it was his favorite. He listed the reasons. And then, of course, like I said, he ranted on it. Not healthy, not smart, and it's a lie. Okay.
Indeed, fast Jeep.
All right. It's time to go to our musical number.
Oh God, that's right, the musical number.
I'm going to have to set up, so give me 1 second. Folks, I need to need a little setup here.
That's right. If I had to say of any one singular thing that really made me want to do Celebration Appreciation, it was that. When people who loved something and then it was talked down upon and then they started hating it, but you can still feel the pain in their hearts, that hurt my heart. That's really why it comes from. Not from my disdain, not from even trying to antagonize the world, who like to rant and stuff. It came from that. That broke my heart. I don't like seeing people love something and then turn against it. That's just too sad for me. That's really sad for me. So.
All right. I'm still here. I'm just setting up. That's all. So don't worry.
Singing cheap.
This up here.
Oh,
excuse me, jeez. Okay.
Oh, Kami! Wither, thanks for that.
That ain't working. That is irritating. That is pissing me off.
What was I doing here? Oh, I know what I was doing here. That's right. And of course, like I said before, this was when I was really nervous with my singing, so I mostly speak the song, but I perform the words like it's a reading, but I did very little singing for it. I'll play that in nah, you know what? I'll still play it fast forward. I got to get to the I still want to perform that story you two put together. It's actually really creative.
There's a little delay. I'm still working on this. Give me a second.
So this.
There it is. There it is. I found what I was looking for.
Yes. Good job, Jeep. You found it. You found it. You found the video.
Yes,
Have you?
Yes.
Oh, there was a sound.
There we go. Yes. Now we got it.
Oh, there was a burp from me. Excuse me, folks.
Okay. Good. Excellent. Oh, I figured it out. I am a semi-genius. Yes.
How modest of you, Jeep. You're a genius.
Okay.
How humble.
Here's what I need to know before we get started.
Nothing like humility.
Can you hear this? Oh, yeah. Ah! You definitely hear that. That's the, yeah, okay, good.
Those of you familiar with that song should know what it is just from that.
Hold on.
Queen Haiku, if you're still here, you know what song, my very first song.
Move on over to the performance corner.
This is before I
okay,
separated.
here we go, everyone. The musical number brought to you by Jeep, the guest. Not the guest, your host. Not looking forward to this, but I have to do it because the show must go on. All right, here we go. Let's see if you recognize this one. Whoa, that's louder than me. How's that? That's better. All right, till death was parts.
Let's see what's going on.
But we're already past that phase. This is a brand new start. And I think there's a praise for the way that I am. Despite having overdosed and ending up while comatose, I don't give a damn.
I got close to the mic.
I let my emotion go, and I speak. Fuck being a sober hoe. This is the mantra. This is my life. You're playing with me now to the end of the night. Surrounded by fire. Ooh, fire. The passion ignites. A hit of the head and hell. A hell of a high.
Now it actually sounds like I'm singing now. It's going super fast. Isn't that hilarious?
I'm addicted to the madness. This hotel is my Atlantis. We're forever gonna have a fucking reason to sin. Let me leave my soul to burn and I'll be breathing in it. I'm addicted. Who's me good to the feeling? Get higher than the ceiling. And we're never gonna want this fucking feeling to end. Just concede and get into the living again. Please forgive double feedback. Say it with me. Yeah, you fell in love. But I felt it in this pit. Wow, death rains from above. Count your blessings, this is it. You're not letting it go. So what if I misbehave? Everybody craves. You already know. So come if you're feeling brave. And
That's just a mate. You want to cut. See what you like.
We could have it all till the end of the night. No money and power. My sinful delight. A hit of the heaven and hell.
Head of a high! I'm addicted to the madness. This hotel is my landis. Forever gonna have heart of the sin. And leave my soul to burn. I'll be breathing in. I'm addicted to the feeling. Get higher than the ceiling. And we're never gonna want this fucking feeling to end. This ain't gonna give me the again. Hey, what's up?
What's going on? Concede and get into you.
Believe again.
I'm addicted to the feeling.
Getting higher than the ceiling. And we're never gonna want this fucking feeling to end. Just getting in him is again.
I hope it didn't disturb anybody. Okay, that was more fun than I thought.
Jeep from 6 months ago. Did you ever expect Jeep from 6 months later would be singing that with you at 2 times speed? Probably not.
Let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning of time. Well, everyone, thank you for tuning in. This was a wonderful experience. I truly enjoyed this. My day was so much fun. Okay. Also, if you know of any VTubers who are interested in guest spotting on here, I'm totally open to it. I'm looking for guests to appear here. I will be. I just because I don't have to be crude or anything or swear a lot. I just want to talk with people. I want to have fun. So that's what I'm looking for here. I'm hoping you can let them know of my existence, or I'll get in contact with them myself. Big or small, doesn't matter. Sassy or say so, lewd or lolly. I like them all. I really do. I really respect all VTubers and what they do, and the VTuber guests, they must as well. I do have a video about this on my YouTube channel. Check it out if you want to see what's going on. Also in the about.
That video has now been privated as it is no longer relevant, but the attitude is still the same. Bottom line though. The places I would direct my future VTuber guests no longer apply, so that video is gone. Mission accomplished, Jeep from 6 months ago. I remember you were nervous if you'd get guests on your show. You've had wonderful people, delightful and lovely all around. So, good job on you.
The panels down below here on Twitch. I have a section down there that explains what I'm looking for in a guest in far more detail than I need to explain on my debut show here and now. So, whoo! Man, that was fun. Okay, folks. Thank you for tuning in.
He's getting bitten by the singing bug.
Stay sharp.
Okay, let's see this in real time. My very original, my very first stay cool and stay sharp. Okay, here we go.
Okay, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Stay cool, stay sharp, and Jeep out! Come on.
Hey! Nice job, Jeep! Now it seems so slow. Indeed, indeed. Woo! Nice debut, Jeep. Nice debut. Well done. I can't say I've really changed all that much. I think I'm exactly the same. I was telling everyone, I am consistent.